Hello, everybody. This is Behind the Sound, and this is me and my co-host, Aaron. We have a band from Halifax, Curbside Pickup.
Give us a background into music and in your life and when you first knew you wanted to make music.
Yeah, my dad is a guitar player, and he lost half his fingers in a work accident, but he could still play guitar. So when I was like 14 or 15, I was like, I could probably do that if I got all my fingers and he has only half of his. He's doing it. So I started a band with my friends in like middle school, high school, and I've been doing it ever since.
We started Curbside like 3 or 2.5 years ago, I think. And it was originally our bass player and singer, Mitchell, accidentally didn't realize he worked tonight, otherwise he'd be here. And our old guitar player, Ryan. And then we just kind of started making noise. Until eventually started to sound like something.
How old are you guys?
I'm 24.
I'm also 24.
Yeah, so you guys are just new on the scene then.
Yeah, like
Totally.
yeah. Joe joined the band like a year ago almost.
Pretty much exactly a year ago now.
Yeah.
Side question: did any of you guys make any music prior to that?
Yeah, I'm in another band called Head of State, and I have other side projects and some soundtrack work.
What is the process and like how you come up with lyrics and what influences your choice of words?
That's all Mitchell for the
That'd
most
be a
part.
question for Mitchell, who is not here. I've lyrically written one song, one was about my ex.
Those are the best ones.
That's the best ones, yeah.
I think some of Mitchell's are about that too. Yeah. No, I think he usually just starts rhyming stuff off. He's kind of starting to pull from different ideas lately.
We tell stories too.
Yeah, it's usually stories from like what happened the night before. Like one of the songs that we had sent you guys is pretty sure he wrote it the morning after he woke up from a party.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet, so we're going to blind react to it.
All right. You guys experience writer's block, and if so, how do you overcome it? That'd be a Mitchell question, right?
We all kind of do the music part.
Yeah.
But usually we just hope someone else has an idea. If we don't, then they work with that.
The best thing to do when you got writer's block is to not write anything. Because when you got writer's block, it's just going to come out bad. Just wait.
We've got a few of those songs.
See, the way I deal with it is I'll take a break or go smoke a blunt or something. I'll come back. Free your mind a little bit. Stop the chain of process and then come back to it. Usually reflects in a good way, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we usually just end up, if no one's got much going on, then we'll just mess around for a while. We've probably got a few recordings of like 40-minute jam sessions, and then we'll listen back to them and be like, that part at 28 minutes was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we'll maybe do something with it sometimes.
What is each of your childhood band that changed your view on music? What was the band that like you just hit home with you when you were a child?
I'm going to need a second. It's a good question. Mastodon, if I had to pick one. Because I feel like I got into them during the Once More Around the Sun tour in like 2014. And I would have been 13, I think, at the time. And I don't know, it just sounded different from everything I'd heard before at that point, especially going back into their earlier albums.
Yeah, I have to agree with that for sure.
All right.
So like Metallica. When I was like a kid, first hearing them on the radio, and I'd only ever heard like classic rock from my dad before, and being like, "What the heck is that sound? What? I gotta figure that out."
I think there's a lot of bands that get influenced by Metallica.
Yeah.
Was Enter Sandman. I saw the video for that, and it like literally like I was like, who are these guys? Like I remember seeing that video and like that blowing my mind.
If you guys had one genre to listen to for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I was just thinking about something like that the other day. I was thinking about what decade I'd pick. Because I had a hard time picking a genre.
You can do both if you want.
For genre, then I'd probably pick metal.
I might pick metal too.
Yeah. But if we're going decade, 70s.
That's a great year for sure. Or a great decade of music. Like I listen to a lot of 70s. A lot of 70s tunes for sure. Okay, it was me next, isn't it? What is an underrated band or artist that you think should get more recognition?
Quarters of Change. It's this 4-piece from New York, and they're so fucking talented. Check them out. Quarters of
That was
Change.
a quick answer. I got to check it out now. You right on the money with that.
Yeah. We still got to do follow-up because we asked that question to a lot of artists, and I want to go through and actually find those artists that you guys recommend. So that'll be like on the next round come winter is actually finding all these artists because we get every artist to recommend somebody like that.
What you with it?
White Denim from Texas.
White Denim.
You guys ever see the show Letterkenny? Yeah, there was like this first episode, they played a song from an old White Denim album, I was like, oh, okay, that goes hard. And then I looked it up. It just, all their songs are crazy. And they went from like garage rock, math rock to like almost like jazz inspired stuff in their later albums.
Wow.
They've got a diverse catalog.
That's huge.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely look those up. I said I want to do a follow up for sure because all the bands that we've heard of, like recommended, sound like they need a separate show. So we'll be doing that in the wintertime.
Cool.
All right, boys. What's a tip did you give to the old version of yourself about making music or the process of that you're not aware of now? We're not aware of then that you're aware now. Sorry.
For me, just pick up your instrument more. One thing I learned recently is one of the best things for learning how to play guitar is to have it where it's easy to access, like just on a stand in your room so it's easy to grab. I had it set up like in a rehearsal space, like downstairs, so I'd only go down there once a week, so I'd practice once a week. But if it was more handy, I think I would practice a lot more.
For me, I think it would probably be hearing protection. My right ear is fried because the first 2 years I played drums, I didn't wear hearing protection, and I only had one cymbal, and it was the crash cymbal, and it was right next to my right ear. It's weird. If I yell or stuff, it's like crackly. It's a fun one.
How do you feel about the music industry today?
It's different.
Yeah, I feel like
How so?
It doesn't pay the way it used to. It's in different ways, and self-promotion is like way bigger nowadays.
I feel like most people that are doing it today, other than like, like superstars, they're mostly just doing it for the love of it. They're not doing it because they want to make money. Because I feel like the only people making any money off of it is like, huge
Labels.
artists. Yeah.
Labels.
But there's
the contacts and the labels.
bands. Yeah, most bands don't have that. So I feel like most people that are doing it strictly for the love of playing music.
Which is a good thing.
That's the best part, though, right? There's a lot of unsigned talent out there. There's a lot better than the talent that is signed. So,
Yeah.
I listen to rap. I love all genres. I'm specifically a hip hop and rap major, R&B. They're all trash, man. I know some people in my hood that are way better than they are. That's I try to toot my own horn, but you know what I mean?
No, it makes sense. This band.
It's not about talent. It's what about sells for the labels,
Yes.
right? Like
It's marketable.
and less talented, and they're going to pick you over somebody with more talent and less looks because they can put that on covers and sell like it. And it goes
It
both
sells.
with men and women, right? It really does. So it's like I don't even really bother to listen to a lot of mainstream music anymore as I got older. I'm really and I said this is one of the reasons why we like this show is to find those bands that are actually doing it for the passion and not just for the money, which we have, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, I was like reading about it too the other day, and if you go back to the 70s when albums were coming out and everybody's buying records and nobody had phones, nobody had the internet. If you're buying a whole album, you're gonna go home and sit down and listen to it and pick it apart and enjoy it. Now with like TikTok and Reels and everything, everybody's slowly becoming more programmed towards wanting short form content, and that's where you get these songs that are getting pumped out that have that 15-second hook. That
We've discussed that many times on this show. Like a lot of artists have mentioned that, right? You got to get that song like that. What we were saying was removed from the song, like 6 seconds from songs now or more, something like that. No, way more than that.
The average span of a song is between 2 minutes to 2:30, and it's diminishing as the time goes by. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you got a fucking 6-minute intro to a song, and then you got shit going. You know what I mean? And people were attentive to it. Now the attention span's all fucked up with the TikTok and all the social media. You're absolutely right.
And I mean,
and there was a lot of live back then too. Like I remember, like that you were, you had way more live concerts back in the 70s and 80s, and even when I was growing up in the 90s. So you could go with the longer songs because you had the audience's attention. Like they were there to see you. So you could play look at Pink Floyd is one of my biggest ones because I love Pink Floyd. But their songs are long, but they're absolutely, you're entranced from start to finish. Yeah. And this generation just doesn't know about being entranced by a song for that long. It's just, like you said, whatever's for the quick scrolls on TikTok.
Yeah, which ends up translating to what you listen to outside of that. Because, I mean, I've found songs that way before that I've liked. I definitely scroll more than I should, but I find it's like you still got to find time to enjoy some of that stuff, which, I mean, I grew up doing that, and I'm sure Joe did too, listening to whole albums and watching concerts. So it's always been there. I feel like that'll never go away from me, at least.
Well, that's what we're doing this show for, technically, to get to the personality and to find out who the artists are as people, right? Because there's a lot of just generalization on people. You hear music they put out or the content, but you have no clue there as a person or an artist, right? You just hear what they want you to hear, what they're portraying themselves to be. So we wanted to make this platform in order to give light to those people who need the recognition, right?
Right on.
Is there any upcoming events or shows we should know about for you guys?
Yeah, we got a couple local ones down here in Halifax, and then I think we're probably going to take a break for December for Christmas.
We've got 2 shows at Gus's Pub this month. We're doing one with Formal Aid and Bully School on Friday. And then we're hosting the Gus's Pub gig night at the end of the month. That's
Sweet.
Yeah, those are always
That's
fun.
like the epicenter of metal in Halifax is Gus's Pub.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a band in Halifax unless you played at Gus's Pub.
Yeah, no. We've played there more times than I can count.
We can't get away from it.
No, I think we're
Awesome.
No, I've been there quite a few times. I used to live in Halifax, and that's like where one of the places I would go because that's the music that I like. I didn't really like to go to the downtown scene because it was a lot of pop music and DJ music, so I kind of always gravitated towards Gus's because that was the style of music I liked more anyways. Some of it was a little hard, like some of the hard-ass punk. Like, I've been there and I've listened to it, but it takes a special person to listen to hard punk.
Yeah, definitely seen some crazy bands there.
Crazy nights, period. Crazy people.
Yeah, it's always interesting.
Yeah, it's always a good time there.
Yeah.
I met some of the best people I know, actually, from there. One of the girls I know, she runs Gutterfest.
Really?
Yeah, I met her through Gus's Pub, and she's amazing. So, good people. That's what people don't realize, is they're crazy as fuck, but they're got heart of gold.
Yeah.
So we're going to break into the next segment, which is the song segment, and I'm just going to list the song that I'm playing, and you guys can kind of just give an intro to the song for us.
Sure.
The first one I've got up is Off Track.
Okay, that one is a live recording from not the previous May, but the one before that. It's like a year and a half ago.
Was that a Gus's?
No, it was at Woodside. It was over in Dartmouth, and we recorded the whole show. We only ended up releasing 2 songs from the show, and this was probably one of the better takes we got of this one. I don't think we'll have a studio version of it, so this is the one and only copy.
Well, the way I sounded at the beginning, it sounded really good. It almost sounded like a studio version. I just listened to the first couple seconds of it, so it definitely was a good recording from what I could hear. So we will give that a play.
That one, we just started experimenting with messing with the time of the song, like speeding up and slowing down mid-song. I think we've tightened up a lot more on that front because it was the first song we started messing with that, and that was about a year ago.
You guys were good, man. Don't even
Yeah,
try to
it
be
kind
humble.
of
You guys were
reminds
good.
me of like a heavier Pink Floyd, kind of. Like, I had that feel, but you are obviously a little bit heavier, but I kind of got like that vibe from that. I can tell that you have some 70s influences, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the
For
live.
being a live recording too, unbelievable.
Yeah, that was I'm like super impressed that was a live. Like, I wouldn't have known. I would thought that was a studio recording.
Yeah, the guy that recorded it, he recorded the other two songs as well, and he went down to CC for music production, and that was about halfway through his program, I think, and we asked him to do sound for the show, and he's like, well, if I'm going to do sound, you want me to record it? I was like, sure. And then he just made a list of stuff we had to rent, and he set it all up, recorded everything. I told him not to worry about mixing it too much. I was like, just do a little bit so it sounds balanced, and we'll just do it like that. And turned out.
That guy must have been a stud, man. He did a hell of a job. So did you guys, though, right? So,
You should also preface, this was,
This is my cat. So
this is
he keeps coming in and out of the...
But
That's okay. I have 9
songs are before I joined the band, so that is Mr. Ryan King on guitar, not me. I will not take credit.
you should have. That was good.
I should have not told you. Yeah, you know.
Don't let Ryan see this.
So the next
Very
one I
impressive.
have up is called Rubik. Do you guys want to give an introduction to that one?
This one, Ryan and Mitchell wrote this one. This was one of our first songs. I think we did like a batch of like 4 songs 2.5 years ago, and this was one of the only ones that ended up getting recorded. And
Before we run it, Christine, what do you did that cat hair get in your mouth?
Yeah, choking. Gonna
I was seeing that. I seen that.
everywhere.
he's just chilling here now.
Yeah, he's taking. Yeah, he's just gonna be the star of the show. That's okay. I don't care. Our production is called Machete Cat Productions, and the logo is a cat with a machete.
Nice. We'll have to get him a machete.
Yeah.
No, I want to get all my cats full of machetes and train them as ninjas. That's my whole goal.
She got 9 of them.
Yeah, I've got 9 cats. I'm like known as a cat lady, so it's okay. It totally fits in with the aesthetic of the show to have your cat in there. So I'm
Perfect.
surprised mine aren't.
The other one might make an appearance eventually. I don't know where he went. Cool.
Okay, so we're gonna give Rubik a listen.
Sure.
Be the better man. Turn away and now look back. Down and up here. Tore my soul in two. Don't know what I want. Forever or next week. Scratch inside my mind. Tells me I'm so weak. Unfair. Best
Yep, I like the vibe of that one.
Totally. Who sings?
Our bass player Mitchell does most of the singing, and on
He
that
has a
one,
really nice voice.
Yes, he
I
does.
like his voice.
he used to do more screaming, and I think he's trying to sing more now.
Yeah.
The
Well, because now I do the screen.
yeah, now Joe screams for us. There was at the very end is like talking bit that was all just ad libbed in the studio at the end of the session, and then we weren't expecting it, and he did a 17-second scream, and we were all in the booth like, he's just going.
Yeah, he's got big lungs.
And he sometimes he'll try to do that live too. And he can scream for a while. He just keeps going.
He's nice.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed his voice, especially his singing voice. I like the scream; it's just good at scream, but like I'm really impressed with the singing voice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
great
really like that. I
falsetto,
like your
too.
guys' sound a lot, like legitimately. But
Thank
it's
you.
drastically different from any of the other bands we had too, so it's awesome.
It's nice, man. Some hot show to and smoke to all day. That's a nice vibe.
You know?
So
Some
the
of the-
next song I have is "You're Fucked, Bud."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's the one where Mitchell went to a party, thought he was doing something, it ended up being something else. Then he had a interesting night.
One
You
of
woke up.
those nights. I've had those nights. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not so good.
Yeah, I think this one was not so good based on his tone in the song.
I would say "You're Fucked, Bud" would say that he was probably pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm gonna share the screen here and add this one to the.
That one's live as well, I believe.
Yeah, this one's also
Perfect. We'll give it a play.
All right, switching gears a little bit. I'm gonna do something slightly different, a little bit of a different vibe, but not really. This one, it's our most recent song. It's called "You're Fucked, Bud." It's about a night I had a couple weeks ago.
Fuck the sets! Something new was not around! Everything is slowing down! Not gonna turn all around! Take the shit way too fast! The march tonight gonna last! 10 a.m. We'll never do this again! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! Mistake! Wake up just react some more. Make myself wanna die. Spend another day in bed. Make myself cause I feel dead. Mother's calling, sounds real mad. Yelling at me like my dad. You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked! You're fucked!
Thank you. That's what's
Definitely
up.
feel the punk influence
That's
in
a
that
fact.
song.
real.
It's a Tony Hawk Pro Skater song all day.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm really like your guys' sound. You guys are very talented, especially for just starting out. Like, kudos to you guys for sure.
Thank you.
And I also really thank you for giving us your time tonight and doing the interview for us. We really do appreciate you sitting down and talking to us.
Yeah, we're happy to. We're almost on our new EP. It's been in the progress for a while. So some of the songs are a little heavier. Some of them are a little
We're definitely getting heavier.
The songs are getting heavier. I'd say
Instrumental.
more odd times and lower tunings. When that comes back.
Christine, you want to touch on that?
Yeah, it's like we started out almost like an indie band, like an indie rock sort of punk band, and then quickly started getting a little heavier and a little heavier. And then when our original guitar player moved away and Joe joined the band, our first question pretty much was, "How do you feel about tuning down to D standard drop C?" He's like, "Sure." And we're like, "How do you feel about going lower than that?" So we pretty much, it's like you took a 7-string guitar and then tuned it down a full step and cut off the E string.
Yeah, we have a weird tuning that we play in.
We stole it from Mastodon.
From Acid.
Yeah.
So that when's that coming out?
We don't have a projected date yet. We just pretty much wrapped like all tracking of the instruments and our
We
first.
definitely want to know. I definitely want to give it a hear when you guys release it.
Yeah, like within,
sure.
I'd say within 6 or 7 months it'll be.
I think we're hoping probably February.
February. Well, that would make sense. Well,
Yeah.
We'll definitely bring you back on to listen to your stuff.
Yep.
I know Aaron's down for that.
Cool.
Hey, we'd love to come
You want
back.
to
When
say
the
anything
album
else,
drops,
Aaron?
yeah, when the album drops, let us know, and we'll promote it for you guys. And Christine likes to have people come on after the post EP type exploratory episode, so definitely keep it posted.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. When people have, like, we do the interview, we're going to be doing another series following up with and there will be a shorter interview just about the EP, the new release, album release itself. Yeah, 100%, because I would love to hear more of your stuff. Like, yeah.
Cool.
Because that's the only songs that they really have up right now, the ones we listen to. So I'm really excited to hear what else you guys are having.
I got one more question. You guys ever expanded and went over and cross genres?
When we're like practicing at home, every now and then we're like, hey, let's play some funk music or something like that.
I'm talking about some rap music, dog. You gotta do something. I'll get on there with you guys out there.
Sure, absolutely. That'd be
It'd be
cool.
fun.
Do a collab. He'd be doing the rap part, right? But you guys,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'd
Mhm.
love to. Yeah, because these guys are young. I would guarantee you, and they're just learning their sound. You would think that would be interesting for sure.
Be like,
I recorded a rock track last night, Christine, ironically.
Because he's
I gotta
looking to
send it to
cross
you.
genres too, right? So I think that would
Yeah, I
be.
love everything.
Hey,
That'd be fun.
fusion is a big thing nowadays, like crossing the beams, and I love it.
It's
Yeah, no,
marketing at
we
its
do.
finest too, right? Think about that. It's marketing. You guys have a whole different genres untapped. You guys could easily splice into, and likewise, right?
yeah, no, we'd be down for
You get a
that.
we were discussing how you get a whole new set of fans. You know what I mean? Like when you do the cross. I mean, I know there's that Snoop Dogg, the country cross he did. I never even heard of the guy before that, but now I'm listening to his shit. I can't remember his name. I got him saved. But I never listened to his songs before. But once he did a collab with Snoop Dogg, it was like, I'll listen to this guy.
Yeah.
Always good, and it's always just good to play with sound. Like we are always saying, it music's an art form. It's not. You don't have to be in one. Pigeonhole yourself into one genre. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's like,
And you guys are nice, man. So I don't have to collab with too many people. You guys are nice.
okay,
Yeah.
we'd love to. Be like Anthrax and Public Enemy when they didn't bring the noise.
It's like
Perfect
one
analogy.
Tony Hawk and I used to jam to that song on that. That's like ingrained in my brain from Tony Hawk. Was
Oh,
that song?
How low can you go?
Yeah. Oh my lord. Yeah. That brings back childhood memories.
Yeah, it was a cool one. The chuggy guitar.
Yeah, the
was
better one for
about
sure.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be in touch with you guys, boys.
cool.
Sure, man.
Sounds good.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.